morning, everybody, and welcome to Heart of the Matter Farm. I'm Lacey. We've got Miss Nicole here on the stand. This is actually her first time. She's doing really good. What I need to do today is I need to clip her feet, trim back here and her udder, and give her shots because she is about 20 days away from kidding. So I should have gave these shots to her sooner, but better late than never. See if I can get a little bit better view for you guys. We'll see. My son doesn't always like to cooperate, so we'll have to see. Where I have it, it could fall. Alrighty, so what I will start doing is trimming her feet. And of course, they're really muddy because it's been wet out. Now, this is what I use. They're not really goat clippers, they're actually hedge trimmer, or plant nippers. I've actually had this pair for like 15 to 20 years. And I don't think I've had to sharpen them once. I just love these because they're small. I can flip them in either hand. What I do is I go and clean any manure out or debris that is in between the toes, especially on the hoof itself where it will overgrow. And then I will just start cutting that extra away first. Yeah. It's been a while since I cut your feet, and they're actually not too bad. And then once I have the extra cut off, I will trim down till I get my desire of where I would like it, or before it starts to bleed. You will notice that in my barn, I have lots of cobwebs. And I'll clean them up once in a while, but I don't clean them out because I learned from a long time ago, if you don't have blood stop and you clip your goat foot and it starts bleeding, cobwebs work awesome. Now, when it comes to the back leg, I'm not sure if I can get you guys at a different angle here so you can see a little bit better. Hold on. Because she may kick the camera, so I gotta figure something else out. She's doing great. I think what I'll do is move the one feet in. Sorry for all the noise, guys. All right, so there's that. See if I can get you guys a good view here of feet. Hold on. There we go. Alrighty. So when it comes to the back feet, I go like this. Gives them a little bit of more, helps them. They can lean on me if they need to. And that way I can control them a little bit better, like that. So clean the hooves out. You can see a little bit better how I do this. As you can see, it's overgrown. I'm not sure how close you guys can see. So like I said, I just go around, trim it up. I was expecting these to actually be worse as far as possible hoof rot because of it being so wet and their pen being as wet as they are. She has a little bit, but it's actually where, and I just cut a little too far there. I know I did, I'm sorry. But don't be afraid if that happens. So, now this here, actually I can move it to the other side, but I don't feel like doing that today. So. You're fine. You're doing really good, Nicole. No. So that front one's done. Now I gotta do the back one. Yes, just don't pull on me again and then I won't hurt you. Yeah. Nicole. Oh, get that loose. Brat. She wiggled her nose out of the headpiece. Alright, I should have. Where did it get to? Alrighty. You're fine. I know I got some stuff. Blood stop somewhere, but I don't know where it is, so I'm just going to spray it with some red coat. Alright, where did I put my nippers? There they are. I actually like the smell of red coat. It smells really good. Alright, clean this foot up. I gotta find my blood stop before I do the other ones in case I cut them too. But you'll have that, especially if you got one that likes to jerk on you. You can easily cut them. I actually have a thing. It's for people's feet. But I use it on these guys. It's like a rasp kind of thing. So, yeah. Are there any cobwebs in here? What? I don't feel like running up to the barn to get cobwebs. Got cobwebs. Here we go. Got some cobwebs mixed with hay. So, you knocked it off. Alright. Now, for my clothes. Yeah, now it's time for a little bit of a haircut. Now, I know not everybody does this. I like doing it. Most people don't do it with boars. They mostly do it with dairy goats. So that way they don't have the hair in the milk. But I do it with all my goats, is this clipping, because then it's less likely for babies to start sucking on hair. And it's easier for the mamas to stay clean as well, so. And as you can see, I'm not going very close on the legs, but when it gets closer to the udder, I will be. And just be careful as you're clipping, because you can cut them with the clippers as well. So you just got to be careful with it. Getting stuck. Yes, you're being a good girl. You are. First time I'm messing with her udder, and she's doing a very good job. Especially with having clippers on it. And this is her first udder. First time kidding. So that's the back side. Now I'm gonna move you guys so you can see what I do on the side. Gotta move everything around. Alrighty. Sorry for the noise. Alright. So same thing. Trimming it up. And here I go right up against, because if you ever watched a baby trying to nurse, they go right here first. So that's why I like to I may even come up here a little bit more, but I like to do that just to help guide them back here to the udder. So that is this side. I need to do the other side. And then I will actually take my clippers and cut a spot in her neck, the hair on her neck. So that way I know I'm getting the shots in where it needs to go. So yeah, so I'm gonna go clip the other side here. Good job, Nicole. Yes, you are, girl. Doing an excellent job, Nicole. Easy, girl. Alrighty, got that part done. Now I'll show you. Whoop. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. All right, so I give shots in the neck, under the skin. So what I will do, take my clippers and cut a little spot on either side. And another reason why I clip back here also is to also know that I gave them the shots that they need. But I think it's just is a whole lot better for babies. Now this hair will grow in somewhat by the time she kids, but it's not going to be this thick stuff hanging in the way and easy for babies to nurse off of, or try to nurse on that instead of the teats. So she'll begin a Bo-C and a CDT. Yes, you will. You're getting 2 shots. Now, the Bo-C, you have to get it from the vets. It's a vet prescription. The CDT, you can get it pretty much any farm store. Now, different states may have different requirements, but CDT has to stay cold. And it is, I know for boar, you know, the bigger goats, I don't know about littler goats, but it's 2 cc's no matter how big they are, at least for the kind that I use. Now if you're wondering what I'm doing, because it's being injected and not given orally, I have to make sure there's no air bubbles. So that's that one. I know I should weigh her for the Bo-C, but I'm kind of good at estimating how much it is. Bo-C is 1 cc for every 50 pounds. I know she's not 100 pounds. If she is, I'll be actually surprised. I think she may be close to 100. But I'll give her about 1.5, maybe a little over. I can't get to my scales right now anyways, so yeah. That one there didn't have any air bubbles, that's why I didn't have to flick it. So. Trying to think which one stings the most. One of them hurts more than the other. So find the spot where I shaved and I'll pinch it and pull it out so that way I know I'm getting it under the skin. So, all right, I'm gonna do this and then I'll be back. All right, she didn't even flinch when I did that. This is the Bo-C. And then the other one, of course, is the CDT. Now, I will use the syringes again, but I will not use the needles again. I use new needles every time. So, that is 1 goat down, and I have, where's my list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more to do. So yeah. So she's done. I will take her out, back out to the fence, because I'm not ready for her to be in the barn yet. Whew. So you're good to go here. Come on, let's go back out. Come on. They're like this. Sometimes they fight going on and then they fight coming off. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, I've got 5 more that I got to do. So we'll catch you all in the next video. Oh, and if you're wondering what kind of clippers I use, these are the clippers I use. They're Andes. I've actually had those for 15 to 20 years now, and they are still going good. So yeah, so we'll see you all later. Bye.